Okay, so the application that I've been using turns your hand-drawn sketches into some semi-decent CGI rendering. So that it'll go from something like this to something like this or this. The idea being is that you're great for concept development, really good for concept development in the interiors industry. I know a lot of us look at Pinterest for gathering information, Google Images, other sources of it, books, inspiration, that sort of thing. This is a great way of getting sort of organic, computer-generated images really quick. That you want to do is you want to go to Google and type in Run Diffusion. Once you've clicked on Run Diffusion, it will take you through what it is. This is a paid version of Stable Diffusion, but it just allows you to use these servers online. As you see, it costs it costs $1 an hour to use, but it takes 15 minutes to produce 16 iterations. So it's fantastic piece of kit. First off, what you want to do is when you've logged into Stable Run Diffusion and created your account, you'll come to this screen. In the setup, I should just point out that we're using the configured session in this, the one that I have sort of just tweaked myself. If people want that information later on, I will more than happily share that with you. But for now, what we're doing is, this is your sort of standard interface. Yes, it can look a bit overwhelming, but it's not, I assure you. What we're doing is you've got a prompts at the top where you want to put stuff that actively add into your image. And then as you scroll down, you've got a drag and drop image here to upload your chosen sketch. So we'll do that. We'll click the sketch, we'll find that, stick the image into the diffusion generator. Now we've got to say that, look, we want to prompt it to use the image that we have input in. My sketches generally look like anime coming out into this engine, so I'll be clicking line art anime in that post processor, and then in the model that I'll go to, the model is what I want to be going into, so I just go like for like, anime to anime, just because I've had better results from that. The next thing is just change that to DDIM. Everything else on here you don't really need to know too much about when you're just first starting. Really, it's a case of just throwing in these individual parameters and then going from there. We're now typing into the text prompt just a description of what the image that you've just drawn is, and that will, as we're just typing in a brief description of what the image actually is. A couple of parameters: there's tall cabinets at the back, there's 2 ovens, finger pull detail, open stone clad area to the right hand side, stainless steel sink, and that sort of thing. So just fill this with as much information, descriptive information as you can about the image that you have just drawn, and that will really help with the generation of the image. We now move over to the negative prompts, what I don't want it to look like, I think. And then we'll just press generate and see how it goes from there. First iteration, there's nothing else. You've seen the whole process that I've put in here, and we're just about to start generating some artificially intelligent images from the hand-drawn sketch that we have created.